Brilliant. So you found a challenge, right? You have some vague idea of what could be your challenge. It could be, I don't know, as I said, let's take one of mine. What am I gonna do for my next holidays? I have this challenge, trying to get my holidays straight and really enjoy it. What could it be? If I'm just taking my challenge like that, I don't know exactly what you wrote on your document, but it's not going to be very easy to solve it, because most often it's not written and structured in a way that helps you solve it once you apply brainstorming, brainwriting in this case. So what are we going to do? The first thing we're going to do is reformulate our challenge into a question that can really push our brain to think faster. So in this case, I call that these sentences that prompt thinking. They prompt in your brain the mechanics of I'm gonna solve this challenge. We are very, very good problem solvers, every human beings. If the question is right, if the timing is right, I'm pretty sure I can ask anyone in the street whatever question in the world and they're gonna have amazing outputs. But most often we never have that. What is your opinion? What do you think about that? What is your solution? That's always very complex to answer. And it's demanding way too much from people to just have unstructured questions with unstructured ways of solving them and ask them to actually solve the problem. So we're gonna reshape our question. I would like you to reshape it with these particular prompts. One of them is extremely powerful for me, and I know for most challenges it is one of the best prompts, is how can I? So in my case, that would be, how can I enjoy the best holidays possible? Or even better, how can I share all my passions and practice them in my next holidays? Well, I will need to find this destination. These destinations are possible. That will help me already. Maybe another prompt will help me even more for that particular question. But try to refine your challenge with how can I? Another way of prompting would be, what would happen if? What would happen if my next holidays were taking place in India? Okay? By taking one specific already, I could find 15 different options of what would happen if my next holidays were in India. A third prompt, what are the 10 best? By giving you a number, that's usually also a very good thing to think fast, come back in system 1 and force you to actually get at least 10 answers. For people who are writers, people who are creative professionals writing and have to write a lot of content, that's a very good prompt in general. Another prompt, what are the worst examples? You remember that's the first exercise we've done when we started. By clearing the negative, you actually make the positive shine much more. So if you go on to the worst thing that can happen in brainstorming session, then you understand all the things that can go better if you actually suppress these negatives. That's another way of clearing the space. There are many different prompts possible. I actually have put some resources at the end of this workshop with 50 different prompts. So you could dig into it. But if you already use this one, it's amazing. I included the fifth one, where do I want to go? Well, actually for my holidays, that's a very good one. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? I'm gonna have to focus on really detailing the places I feel a connection with, which is already half the work if you're planning holidays. And then from there, find a way to classify that and make it possible. So I asked you to find your challenge, right? Normally you have a challenge written. A sixth prompt, what would make this amazing? What would make this amazing? You're already onto thinking, your challenge is already something. What would make it even better? Okay, so we have 6 prompts to work with. So we're gonna do that work now. Please take a little time now, 30 seconds. Think about one of the prompts. Okay, use the one, refine your challenge. Good, if you've already done it, that's brilliant. We're gonna start the next session by doing the work.